Today's question comes from Roberto in Texas. Says, I've always helped my immediate family members if they needed money, and most have paid me back. But I have two siblings that have borrowed $9,000 through the years without paying back a cent, and neither of them work. My brother has used his kidney failure as an excuse for the past 20 years, and my sister has recently been diagnosed with diabetes and is going down the same path. I made a promise to my parents that I would look out for my siblings, but I feel like enough is enough. How can I let them know I will no longer come to their aid unless they pay for their past debt? Whew. All right, Dave, can I answer this and you can beat up my answer?
Yeah, or vice versa.
You promised your parents you'd take care of them. It looks like you are contributing to them very negative health outcomes. So if I'm this young man, or if he was my brother or my friend, I would tell him, forgive the debt and sit him down and say, I'm not going to give any more money to anybody, and then move on with your life.
Yep. So here's the thing.
Is that right?
Yeah. Now this is not a proper psychological definition, and so you can shoot holes in this. But in my opinion, number one, enablers that I have met, including when I have been an enabler, and I can think of a time recently that I did that. Lord forgive me and shoot me in the head if I try to do that again. But enablers, when we are enablers, any of us, it is when we are the nicest people in the world. We are too nice to say no. And in the name of being nice, we get run over like doormats. And we call that being nice. We're really good at it in the South.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Which can mean I'm getting ready to slit your throat, or it could mean bless your heart. Right. We don't know what it means. It depends on the tone and the context and everything else, and then you still may not know. So when my wife says bless your heart, I'm not sure after 40 years what she means. Sometimes it's sarcastic, and I do understand, but, well, bless your heart. I know what that means, okay? Right. But that means you are a dumb butt. But yeah, that's anyway, enablers, this man is a nice man.
That's right.
Number one. Number two, this is this part that's probably not psychologically correct. In my opinion, someone who is enabling, they always say, I always hear the language, I'm helping. Mm-hmm. They want me to help. I want to help. I told my parents I would take care of them, help them, be there for them. And I think enablers have defined help wrong.
Absolutely. I think enablers use other people as tools to make themselves feel good.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think giving a drunk a drink is helping them, you have defined help wrong.
Right.
You've harmed the person.
That's right. You've contributed to it, right? You've poured gasoline on their fire.
You're participating in their crazy butt behavior.
Right.
Now, I don't know about the kidney failure. I don't know about the diabetes. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not a medical doctor. Diabetes comes from a lot of different things. Sure. Obesity is one of them.
Sure.
And they don't work much, he said, in both their cases, I think. So, I mean, I don't know. It could be in the equation here. But I'm not going to – I can't make a prognostication, or however you say that, on a prediction on their health or even read motive into their health. But I can go these people are not sustaining their own lives, and so I am participating in their failure by giving them money.
Not only are they not sustaining their own lives, but I'm watching the quality of their life decrease, and I am
paying for it.
I'm paying for it. That's right. So I'm contributing to this.
Yeah,
right?
It's giving a drunk a drink. It's buying a heroin addict some heroin.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, when you're participating in when you're enabling or causing or making it easier for their negative behavior to continue, my son lives in my basement and he won't get a job. Well, what if he wasn't in your basement? Oh, yeah, you're contributing.
Right.
Because an eagle that doesn't leave the nest is eventually known as a turkey. Kick his butt out. Why? Because you're a big old meanie and that's tough love? No, because you do love him so much that you know he will have no dignity as a 46-year-old in your basement. He already doesn't have any dignity as a 26-year-old in your basement. Get his little butt out.
And I would reverse it. I would reverse this too, Roberto, and say, stop using your brother and sister as a way to reconnect with your parents.
Ooh.
Right? Your parents.
Now we just got hoochie coochie with the psychology.
They passed away. Stop using your brother and sister and giving them money, leading to what Dave was just talking about, leading to them having challenges. Stop doing that. Don't use your brother and sister anymore. And don't become you're not a loan shark to your brother and sister.
Yeah. Just
that money's spent.
I would just say, I agree with John on that. I'd call him up and say, listen, it's forgiven. I'm not going to give you any more because I love you.
Because I love you.
And what I will do is I will cheer for you.
I'll help you out.
I'll coach you.
Yep.
I'll show you how to get a job. I'll show you how to interview for a job. I'll teach you the character you need to keep the job. I'll help you with your budget. I'll help you get out of debt by showing you how. I'll pay for you to go to Financial Peace University. If you want to take a class at the community college, and to get that job, I'll pay for that.
I'll go to the doctor with you when he or she explains how you're going to navigate your health crisis and work. Right? We'll figure all that out. I'll be there with you.
I'm there for. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting you off emotionally and relationally. I'm cutting you off financially.
That's right.
And the only reason I'm doing that is because I love you so much.
Yeah.
Well, that's tough love. No, honey, that's just love.
Just love. Just love.
What you're doing is not love. Enabling is not love. It's called cowardice.
Right.
You don't have the backbone to say no, and you're blaming your parents.
It's because it's using people. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. So, yeah. Enablers are the nicest people in the world. Well, even when I'm an enabler, that's when I'm my nicest. Because you're too wimpy to do the conflict to say, dude, you need to get a job.
This stops. Yeah.
You're my brother.
Yeah.
You freaking lazy. You need to get up, get your big butt off the couch here, man.
Or if you've got kidney failure, we need to go get you with some services that are going to get you the help that you need, man.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
Yeah, and what kind of income-producing thing can you do with that? Because it's not sustainable.
Right.
It's not sustainable, and there's no dignity.
I was about to say, I'm writing down dignity restoration. This is how you give someone the gift of dignity.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's 73 books to read that will motivate you.
And I'll read them with you, right?
We'll do this together. We'll have a Bible study together. I'll pick you up and we'll go to church. Raise our hands and praise Jesus. And, let's do it. What do we got to do? Let's get this thing moving called life. I'm here in your corner. I'm for you. But what's happening is you're becoming embittered toward them over $9,000. Forgive the $9,000. Forget that. It's gone. You ain't getting it back, number one. Number two, it's holding you back from moving them forward.